The rumors are solid. The supply chain leaks are confirming it. The iPhone 17e is coming in late February, and while it is bringing some absolutely insane upgrades, it is clinging to a relic of the past that refuses to die, the 60Hz display. So, the question we are answering today is simple but painful. Can a 60Hz screen actually survive in 2026? Or has Apple finally pushed the budget compromise too far? Let's break this down. First, we have to understand the trap Apple is setting for us, because it is a very clever trap. Usually, the E or SE series is just a recycling bin project. They take an iPhone 7 body, dust it off, put a 2-year-old chip inside, and sell it to your grandma. But the 17e is different, completely different. Reports indicate this phone is packing the A19 chipset. That is the same brand new, flagship-level silicon found in the Pro models that cost double the price. And it gets crazier. It is allegedly shipping with 12 gigabytes of RAM. Because of Apple Intelligence, to run the full 2026 AI suite locally on the device, without sending your data to the cloud. They had to beef up the memory. This means this budget phone is technically a supercomputer. It will outperform almost every Android flagship currently on the market in terms of raw processing power. But here's where the reality check hits you like a truck. Apple gives you the Ferrari engine with the A19. They give you the spaceship computer with 12 gigs of RAM. And then they slap bicycle tires on it. A 60Hz OLED screen in 2026 is, quite frankly, baffling to tech enthusiasts. Think about it. You walk into a store, you pick up a cheap Motorola or Samsung budget phone, and the scrolling is buttery smooth at 120 Hz. Then, you pick up the new $700 iPhone 17e, and it stutters. It's not broken, it's just slow. For the average consumer, maybe this doesn't matter. That is the gamble Apple is taking. They are betting that most people, the people buying an E model, literally cannot see the difference. But I challenge that assumption. Once your eyes get used to 120 Hz, going back to 60 feels like your phone is lagging. It feels like the interface is fighting you. Now, to be fair, they're throwing some glitter on this mess to distract us. The notch is officially dead. The 17e is getting the dynamic island. This is a massive psychological play. From the front, your phone looks identical to the iPhone 17 Pro. Your friends won't know you bought the cheap one unless they grab it and try to scroll through Instagram. It gives you the status of a premium phone. Without the premium screen technology, let's talk about the price tag, because this is where the 60Hz argument gets really difficult to defend. Leaks suggest a price hike is coming. We are looking at potentially $649 or even $699 US. At $700 in the year 2026, a 60Hz screen is objectively bad value for money. There is no other way to spin it. You are paying a premium purely for the ecosystem, for the blue bubbles, and for that Apple logo on the back. However, let's play devil's advocate for a second. Who is this phone actually for? If you're a tech enthusiast watching this video, you probably care about refresh rates. You notice the stutter. This phone is not for you. But for the person currently holding an iPhone 11 or 12, the person who keeps their phone for 5 or 6 years, this device is a miracle. Think about longevity. That A19 chip and 12 gigs of RAM mean this phone will likely receive iOS updates until the year 2032. It is totally future-proof in terms of performance. A 120Hz Android bought today for the same price might have a nicer screen, but its processor will be obsolete in 3 years. So the trade-off is clear. Do you want a screen that looks nice today, or do you want a phone that runs fast forever? Here is my final verdict. If you're a gamer, or if you consume a ton of media, the 60Hz screen is a deal breaker. It is insulting in 2026. You're better off buying a discounted iPhone 16 Pro used, or just switching to Android. But for the vast majority of regular people, the people who just want Face ID, good photos, and a phone that doesn't slow down, the iPhone 17e is going to be the best-selling phone of the year, despite the screen. Apple knows they can get away with it, and frankly, they're probably right. But I want to hear from you, seriously. Is 60Hz an absolute no-go for you in 2026? Or do you think the A19 chip makes up for it? Drop a comment below, and let's argue about it. I will be doing a full speed test and display comparison the second this phone drops in February. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the truth. See you in the next one.